Josh Bakan, and welcome to this week's Varsity 845 football show. This week we're headed full swing into all 5 football sectional finals. I swung by Cornwall this week and spoke to Jason Bailey, Dominic Marzigliano, and Mike Doolin about Cornwall's running game and offensive line that will prove very key against Port Jervis in the Class A final.
Definitely got to give all credit to the line. I mean, we emphasized that in the beginning of the summer. We wanted to be a better running team, and they've done a great job, and I just follow them and leave me so confident all the time. Got a little bit bigger in the offseason, and I don't know. It hasn't really been a lot about me, but I don't know. Just trying to get as fast as I can, get as big as I can, as strong as I can, and just follow the big guys up front.
I think our mental toughness is really key to everything, really. We excel at just staying in the game, staying focused, and if something goes wrong, we handle it, we pick each other up. That's the main goal. Definitely the coaching. Coach Castler, our line coach, he just pushes us all to be better. We're always practicing our plays over and over again during offensive practice, so he's just always pushing us to be better, and we're just always practicing. Well, our tackles are huge, and they can definitely use their size, but they also have speed, which makes them a dual threat. They can go out and block a screen, they can pull and clear a hole for the running back, and I think that's what makes them special. And our guards are really, really tough. They love to keep their head down and just kick people out, and that's their strength, I think.
Well, like Jason said before, the linemen are a big part of this team, and they have really no weaknesses at all. It's probably one of the best linemen I've ever seen in high school football. Like Coach Holzapfel said, he's like, all I want from you is 5 yards, and anything else like that is better. So all I do is I get the ball, and I get those 5 yards every time. And if I get more, then that's a bonus for me.
Will Montgomery here, and as Josh had mentioned earlier, this is the big week, Week 10. We got 5 championship games this weekend. One of these games will actually be the third meeting between the 2 teams. That'll be Class D. Josh, tell us what you think is going to happen in that one.
Well, we've got Roscoe against Eldred, and that's going to be at Friday night at Fowler Field. And Roscoe, as Will mentioned, has faced Eldred twice this year, both blowouts, so Eldred's a work in progress, and it looks like Roscoe's going to take this one.
And in Class C, which is going to be 3 p.m. on Saturday at Dietz Stadium in Kingston, we got another rematch game. This one should be very interesting. Liberty against Millbrook. You'll remember the first week of the season, Liberty beat Millbrook 40-34. Liberty is 9-0. They haven't lost since, and Millbrook, they're 8-1. They haven't lost since either. So we get the top 2 teams in Class C clashing against each other again. Millbrook, of course, is the defending Section 9 champion in Class C, and Liberty is looking for its first title since 2002. Should be a good game on Saturday afternoon. Later that night, Saturday, 7 p.m. at Dietz, we got the Class B championship game. That'll be Marlboro against James I. O'Neill. Marlboro looks for its 5th straight Section 9 Class B title. James I. O'Neill is up in B after spending some years down in C. That'll be a tough test for O'Neill in this one. Although they are 8-1, Marlboro's 8-0. Should be another great game there in Class B, but I would say Marlboro will be the favorite in that one. We talked about Class A earlier, and of course there's the AA game. It's the game we've all been waiting for. The game probably many of us expected to be the case. Monroe Woodbury against Newburgh Free Academy. Josh, tell us about the AA game.
Yep, we've got the big rematch between Monroe and Newburgh, but almost not the case. Monroe needing several overtimes to defeat Minnesink, and Newburgh pulling out what was mostly a close game against Valley Central. It's going to be an interesting rematch. Monroe took this one earlier in the year in a close 24-20 match. But Newburgh's pass defense looked as impressive as I've seen it. Obviously Valley Central's Kenny Gray is going to needle some impossible passes in there, but Newburgh really stood its ground for the most part, and we got a clutch interception from Nigel Swift toward the end of it. On the other hand, it's going to be interesting to see how Monroe's passing game rebounds after a stellar game against Newburgh about a month ago, but sort of struggling to get off the ground against Minnesink. So we'll see how that goes. Should be a very interesting rematch that could go either way.
All right, that's it for this week. Enjoy the football this weekend. Thanks for watching. Check out all the high school sports coverage on varsity845.com.